Adam Bazalgette here, founder of Scratch Golf Academy. Today, tips for perfect golf setup and posture. Obviously really important. The key is though, what's perfect for you as an individual? We'll look at how to customize it. Hey, you may not look like a certain player, but can you get it in a good position and one that's good for your body? We'll look at that. I'll give you 3 simple drills. Then towards the end of the video, checkpoints. So if you get in front of a mirror or film yourself, you'll be able to see if you're meeting the requirements. Briefly, if you're new to this channel, would love it if you'd subscribe. Helps us build momentum, bring you more free content. Also, Scratch Golf Academy has an app at the App Store. Lots of great content. It's free for now. Hope you'll check that out. Lee Westwood on the left, a younger Michelle Wie there on the right. They don't really look the same. I mean, if you look at a lineup, Lee's back, his lower back, and one up Michelle's, the rounding of the upper body is very different. And it's accounted for by they're just different physiques, different body styles. So don't get too hung up on a particular look. Momentarily, I'm going to show you how to customize it and find out what's right for you. The things we notice is there's a nice bend forward from the hips. The lower back is pitched more forward there, and there's a good dynamic balanced look. Okay, in good posture we have a nice fairly straight upper back. In other words, good general posture tilted forward from the hips here so that we can get the club on the ground. So here's the way I would go about doing that. I'll just lean the club up against me. Get your best posture, again, for your body. Don't get super unnatural or arch your lower back. Don't stick your head a mile up in the air. Simply put your hands, clasp them, just the fingers behind your back there. That just holds your shoulders back, but not unnaturally, just natural like that, and then tilt forward from the hips, keeping your hands clasped. That's what your good posture should look like when it's bent forward. Now all you have to do from there is just release your hands and let them hang. Your shoulders will round slightly forward, that's okay. Your head should look more down at the ball, not be stuck up in the air. So if you get this look, there's my good posture, nothing too stiff or unnatural. There's my hang. Now I know that's what it should feel like for me. Drill number 2 is dynamic balance. Put an alignment rod on the ground and put it right under the arches of your feet, right under there. And what we want to do is take our setup, now that we've got a good sense of it, favoring more the balls of the feet. I'm not saying your heels should be totally in the air, but favor the balls of the feet so the heels feel nice and light. When you do that with a very moderate amount of knee flex, not too much, you should feel dynamic and lively and balanced. So third drill from this angle, momentarily I'll show you those checkpoints so that if you film yourself or get in front of the mirror, some easy references for you. But here's the drill. Hey, it would be easy enough if you get that good posture we worked on to just slap your hands together, your arms, your shoulders, everything looks natural. Trouble is, the trail hand's lower on the club than the lead hand. And what so many people do is they either reach out and twist their shoulders open, or they bend their shoulders this way and arch their spine. You won't move well if you do that. You want a relaxed, straight spine, just one that's on a slight incline. Drill, take the pad of the heel, if you like, of the trail hand, pop it up against the base of the fingers of the lead hand, and do so by slightly bumping your hips. So just a little nudge of the hips sets the spine at that angle. You'll know if you're doing it right if your head's about centered and you get that sort of a match with your 2 hands. So practice that, you'll have a nice, relaxed, good posture. Let's check those references out. Offering a free 3-part video course, Solid Strike Formula. Just check the link below this video when you're done watching. It's free. Hope you'd enjoy it. That's Justin Rose, face-on view there, and obviously rear view. So we notice overall with an iron, he's pretty centered, but we do see that slight tilt. But you'll notice as you look at the rear view, no big tension there. The spine, as we've just discussed, is nice and straight. There's just that slight tilt, and you see a nice equal sort of a spread between the shoulders there as we look at it. Let's get some references down line. How about, there's an older Tiger Woods video and Sergio Garcia. So things we might notice. Club will generally point about at the belt buckle. Doesn't have to be precisely that, but that's a general reference. And if we look, say, toes up, the hands will be about over the toes, a little farther out generally for the driver, and more or less under the upper arm or the sleeve. Let's check that with Sergio. He's a tiny bit closer to the ball maybe, but the same sorts of references there. Again, driver might be hands just a little farther from the ball. So check these things out. Be responsible, get in front of the mirror of the camera. You want to get these things grooved so you don't have to think about them when you're out on the golf course. Hope this helps.